friend of ours that we just were able to spend 4 days in Punta Cana. Patty Raisor,
Yes.
take it away. We can't wait to hear your X39 testimony, Patty, and welcome back home.
Thank you. Thank you, Carl and Kathy. I want to thank you for inviting me to speak tonight, but also for reaching out to me in Punta Cana. What you see here with Kathy and Carl is who they are in real life. They're down to earth. They are transparent. They love the Lord and they love people. So thank you again. How did I get started in LifeWave? My friend Mandy, 7 months ago at Jazzercise, said, I have something I want to share with you after class. So she told me about this patch that she was wearing and what it had done for her. So I was interested and I said, well, send me some information. And she did. I shared that information with David and said, I'd really like to try this. And he said, well, you go ahead, hon, but I don't have any interest. And I said, okay. So I ordered it. When I got it, I put it on the next morning, wore it to Jazzercise. I came home and I said, that is the best workout I have had in a long, long time. Not only that, it continued through the whole day. I had all kinds of energy that I had not been having before. So towards dinner time, he said, when you take that patch off, let me wear it tomorrow and let me see if that works for me. Now, that's not what we recommend, but that's what we did. So the next day he wore it. And again, when he came out from workout, he said, I have energy today. And as the day went on, he works from home. He said, my clarity, my focus is so much better. So at that point, he decided to start using the patch. I am so glad that we said yes. I had been napping since the 2020 crisis. I no longer need to nap. I have energy all day. Clarity of mind. I used to be able to multitask when the 4 children were small. I can't do that anymore, but I'm seeing now that I'm able to do that more and more. I had 2 scars that were about 10 months old when I first started the patch, and they were still puffy and tender. Within a week, they had totally flattened out and there was no more tenderness. My hair is no longer falling out. My gray hair is starting to turn brown, my original color. My skin is firmer. People tell me my complexion is brighter. My nails are healthier. I had this skin tag right here. It was real dark brown, and I'd had it forever, and they check it and say everything's fine, no worries. But I noticed it started getting lighter brown and lighter. And one morning I woke up and it was gone. It's still not there. More seriously, I have a medical condition of my lungs, a lung disease, and there's nothing you can do for it except high doses of steroids, which I had to do. It helped. It put it in remission. I can still do jazzercise. I can still walk, but going up steps or climbing a hill or a mountain, I just can't do it. It just takes too much breath. So it was about, I guess, maybe 2 months into wearing the patch, and this was just the X39. I had come up from the garage, and Dave was in the kitchen, and he had been watching me for the last 2 or 3 days. And finally he said, Patty, you are having a conversation with me as soon as you get up to the top of the steps. Well, that was very unusual because I used to have to wait 3 and 4 minutes to catch my breath before I could talk and have a conversation. The part that I am most excited about is that I also have a medical condition in my feet. Sometimes they're numb, sometimes they tingle, sometimes they burn, but most of the time it's like needles are being punched into my heels. It's very painful, and it continued to get worse as I aged. About 2 months into wearing the X39, we were watching TV one night, and David said, Patty, you're not rubbing your feet or using your yoga balls. And I thought, it's like a light bulb went on. I'm not. I'm okay. It doesn't hurt anymore. My feet condition is gone. I also had with my legs, I couldn't get comfortable. They were very restless. That is also gone. I'm going to put a plug in for the health tracker because two of the major things that went on in my life I did not recognize initially. If I'd had a health tracker and kept track of it, I would have known this is because the only thing that's different is the X39 patch. I did say right off the bat when I started the patch, now, Dave, I'm not going to go into this as a business. And he said, that's fine. We've been in multi-level marketing before. We like it, but I did it when I was much younger. I guess it was about 2 or 3 weeks into it, and I'd been sharing with friends and family about this patch and what it was doing for me. And David looked at me and said, honey, I think you're in the business. And I am so glad and so thankful for that. I do now have a new purpose in life. I love sharing this amazing testimony, this X39 patch with others, enabling their bodies to heal themselves, but also to improve their quality of life. But I know that my days are numbered by the Lord, but I want to live out the rest of my life with energy, with agility, to be able to get up and down off the floor and play with my grandchildren, to be able to have adventures with David. So thank you, LifeWave, not only for this patch, but for this business opportunity.